surreal. That's the word to describe what I'm feeling today. Surreal. That is honestly the only word I have for everything that has been happening. Feels so surreal that it is happening up there in the sky, and we are here below, still living our normal lives as much as we can. It's so crazy. And yeah, I just wanted to hop on live. Let me just share the live link to my empowerment WhatsApp group. They can join me. Thank you so much for being here. Last night, I have been hearing the missiles, the interceptions, the explosions, and sounds up in the air, like like that, like whoosh, you know, jet. Is it a jet? Is it a drone? Is it a ballistic missile? And again, Dubai airspace is closed. So whatever sounds we're hearing, we know where they are coming from. Dubai airspace is closed. I live 15 minutes from the airport. Now without the traffic, it's like 5 minutes. And I sense the heaviness in the air because everything's happening in the air. And we're here down below living our lives. We have internet, we have Deliveroo, we have Talabat, Noon, all the delivery happening. If you want a home massage, which I just booked, you'll have one. There are groceries downstairs. We have Wi-Fi. We have electricity. Banks are open. But at night, last night, I have been hearing the missiles and sounds up in the air. And, it's amazing because I've never experienced this my whole life. I say it's amazing because it's surreal, like I'm in a movie. And I know I shouldn't be so dramatic about this because I should focus on the positive. But I'm just processing everything because I'm here. So there are weird sounds in the air. And then there'll be explosions like and yet right now I hear birds outside my window. Right now. Birds chirping outside my window. And earlier there were prayers because we're in a Muslim country, so they pray 5 times a day at least. And so the mosque is nearby, the praying is happening. It's Ramadan here. Birds are outside. Even Alan told me, but we hear birds outside. And so we know we're safe. I know I'm safe. And that is because, let me just share, that is because the government and the military defense is so strong. And we're really grateful for that. Really, really grateful. Just now, I just received a text from my son, Alan. The official news is that 541 drones are destroyed. 35 fell in the country. 165 ballistic missiles. Out of 165, 13 fell in the sea. 152 were destroyed. And there are also cruise missiles. Like, this is the official news from the government, like Ministry of Defense. Hundreds of ballistic missiles and drones intercepted. And I am so grateful for that. I just want to pause and express my gratitude for that. Last night, after all the personal messages I received, all the prayers pouring in, thank you so much, by the way. You know who you are. Those who are reaching out and just really asking how I am, thank you. And after our Awaken and Embody the Goddess Within event, we did the event with my beautiful Aliyah and our soul sisters who were there with us yesterday. Thank you for being there. That was very healing for me, that sacred gathering. So after all those things happening, I finally took some time to really read everything, the full story, the history, and what is actually happening with the war and all. Actually, I felt heaviness today. That's why I'm guided to show up live on Instagram and YouTube to process everything with you. So the full story and the history, I took some time because I don't watch news, but I feel like I'm in the middle of everything, so I at least have to know what's happening with the war and all. Well, actually not the full story because it goes way back. So I just took time to study who started all this and why this is happening, like US strikes Iran and Israel and all these things. I just took time to study who started all this and why this is happening, what's the story, because I don't watch the news, but I had to at least have to understand. So I sort of understood, though of course I don't agree. My son Alan is back at work today at the Four Seasons Resort Dubai, and please keep praying for him. Alan is called to report to work because he is an essential worker, and most of the official staff were advised, most of the if they're office jobs, they were advised to stay home. But if you're an essential worker like Alan, my son, in the kitchen, he works as a culinary intern, they had to report to work today. And I'm like, Alan, don't go to work. But he said, I'm safe. You're the one who's telling me that we're safe, mommy. He keeps on reminding me what I teach him. Anyway, so he's at work. I'm feeling I'm gonna visit him tonight after this. Like, I'm gonna go there. Just want to check. So the energy is still kind of heavy, especially when people project fears onto each other. And actually, my lovely student, Sophia, was talking about this. She also lives in Dubai, and we were sharing how we choose not to spiral into all the commotion happening. She said she was in the jacuzzi last night, and me, I booked a home service massage from noon earlier to relax, to regulate my nervous system, and to ground before my one-on-one coaching session with one of my private clients today. I just finished. So I had my massage and then I grounded and then I did my one-on-one coaching session and then now I'm here live. Again, I'm safe. Alan is safe. We are safe. And again, I'm so grateful. I'm just here to really process what I'm grateful for and really share my reflections on everything. I'm so grateful that Alan was here with me all day yesterday. He usually doesn't come home on his rest days, but even before any of this happened, he had already sent me a message last Wednesday saying he was coming home to rest. And 2 nights ago, a couple of nights ago, we ate dinner, and yesterday he was the one soothing me, reminding me what I always tell him, to choose to think and feel positive, to choose peace over panic, to not worry, that everything comes from within. What's important, what's essential, it's what's happening from within. My own son is an ascended master, and he has always been my greatest teacher in life, my psychologist, my teacher, my master, and I'm so grateful for that. So the first thing I did this morning was recalibrated and, of course, gave value to my students. Yesterday, I bought myself lots of flowers as an NLP pattern interrupt. I recalibrate back to center always. Soul reset, focusing on heart healing, grounding my nervous system, healing from all the collective fear. It's heavy. The energy is heavy. But again, the most powerful thing you can do amidst everything that is happening is pause and breathe. And buy yourself flowers. I have more here, if you can see. And I posted that on my Instagram feed today. And I do this not to bypass, not toxic positivity. It's not pretending everything is fine, but as a declaration to my own subconscious mind and my nervous system that I'm choosing beauty today. I'm choosing softness today. I'm choosing safety today. Whatever is happening from within, that's all that matters. Amidst all the chaos, amidst all the hundreds of missiles and drones that we hear, I choose to show up. Just today, I had my one-on-one private coaching session. One of my soulmate students just finished it. Tomorrow, I have an event. Yesterday, I did the event, the Goddess Gathering. So what are you choosing to focus on today? What are you choosing to feed your mind and your system today? That is the question. And every time you do something gentle and loving for yourself and for your people in the middle of chaos, you're literally sending a signal to your mind and your heart and your body that says, we are safe. We choose love over fear. And this is self-regulation. This is mastery. And I believe that emotional and spiritual mastery, along with a regulated nervous system, is the most sacred thing I can offer myself, my students, my clients, my son, and this community. And I always seek to practice what I teach, although sometimes it can get really challenging. So life continues and the show must go on, not because I'm in denial, not because I'm bypassing what is happening. So one of my students, just want to shout out my dear Christine, was messaging. We were messaging yesterday and today, and she was sending prayers and love, and she was telling me to also be prepared. So I am actually prepared. So I'm not denying what's happening. I'm not bypassing, but I just always recalibrate back to I choose love. So it's not because we are in denial or bypassing, but because the love we choose to amplify in the face of fear is the most powerful thing we can offer this world right now. And this whole experience actually brought me back to the same heavy feeling and collective fear during the pandemic. I remember when I first heard about COVID, you will watch the news go spiral, the whole world stopped. And so you want to know what's happening. So you will, the moment you wake up, you watch the news. Before you go to bed, you watch the news. Fear was everywhere. It was so loud, so heavy, so shocking in every headline, every conversation. And I could have spiraled back then into the collective panic. But something in me chose differently. Something in me is choosing differently. Just like you, who chose differently during the pandemic. and we're choosing differently now. And it is funny looking back. I remember there were so many trends back then during the pandemic, and that was actually the time when I created my TikTok account to keep myself entertained. And I started projects, creative projects I've never done before, courses, programs, enrolled myself into the life coaching certification program from my coach, with my coach in Montreal, Canada. And then I myself started facilitating webinar Wednesdays, mindful Monday meditations. I created my first breathwork course, my very first Awaken Your Inner Goddess workshop, and body love, self-love program, and Ho'oponopono. What else did I create? Meditation for inner radiance and beauty, positive psychology, all of this self-love, personal enrichment, personal development workshops online via Zoom. And I literally started building my community. I built my community in the middle of a global pandemic. And here I am again, different crisis, same choice, pandemic, war. And again, I'm learning that the external world will always have something. There'll always be news. There'll always be something to be afraid of if you go looking for it. There'll always be something wrong. The question is never what is happening out there. The question is always, what are we choosing in here? What are we choosing in here? So let me ask you the question again. Are we coming from a place of fear? Or are we taking a pause and transmuting, alchemizing that fear into a place of wholeness and safety? And in the process, are we contracting, or are we expanding and elevating our vessel? Because where you place your energy is where you place your power. Always. And what you focus on, you feed. And what you feed grows. So choose wisely and feed the soul, not the ego. And again, life goes on. The show must go on. And I'm just really grateful that the UAE government is doing its best, a really great job in everything that's been happening. And instead of focusing on the fear and the war, of course, it's heavy. Of course, it bothers us. But instead of that, we focus on what's really essential, on what really matters. So instead of focusing on fear, we should be focusing on what we're grateful for. We should really be celebrating. And as I've shared before, yesterday I also sent 2 new promise agreements to new beautiful souls officially committing to diving deeper with me into their self-love healing journey. And today, amidst all of this, I choose to celebrate these 2 beautiful women who said yes to up-leveling with me in our private coaching, private mentoring, who I'll be serving in the next months and beyond. So instead of focusing on all this, I should be celebrating. And I'm here choosing that energy of celebration and gratitude. And so, again, I'm here live just quickly to share what is going on. Right now, I hear birds. There's a bird here in my balcony, actually. I'm gonna take a picture of this bird. I'm gonna share this in my story. There's a bird in my balcony right now. I'll share that in my story later. And I'm just grateful that life goes on and we're alive and we're safe. And so tomorrow, March 3, we continue our gathering like we did the gathering yesterday. Now we're doing it again. Tomorrow, we begin Money Wound Alchemy. So yesterday, it's about awakening and embodying your inner goddess. Tomorrow, it's the start of our 8-day healing and manifesting journey, beginning our 3-3 portal activation. It's March 3. Can you believe it? And I'll be co-facilitating with my dear student, Tati, who is also an intuitive coach for entrepreneurs. And we are holding space for those who are called to dive deeper in manifesting peace, prosperity, and overflow. And the divine download I received today is that even in the middle of all of this, your healing is not on pause. Your abundance is not on pause. Your healing is not on hold. Life goes on. The show must go on. The universe did not press stop on your life, on your receiving, on sharing your gifts. The universe doesn't want you to freeze just because the world outside is chaotic or loud. Just like how our life goes on during the pandemic. Now, in the middle of the war, life goes on. I continue to live my purpose. And now is exactly the time to come home to yourself, to your own safety, your own worthiness, your state of overflow. So again, thank you for joining me. See you tomorrow for our 3-3 portal activation opening ceremony. The show must go on. 4:30 p.m. Dubai or 8:30 p.m. Manila time. It's pay what feels good. All are welcome. 8 days of healing and manifesting together. The link is bit.ly/money manifesting alchemy, capital MMA. Thank you for joining me. Know that you're already worthy. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of abundance, of strength, of grace, of ease and joy. You're worthy of overflow. And now it's time to focus on it. And now it's time to receive. Open up your heart to receive. Open up your soul to receive fully all the infinite blessings, unlimited abundance now. All the love coming to you, flowing from within and around you. And know that you're already worthy. Amidst the war and everything that's happening right now, I hear birds. I have my flowers. I choose peace. I have my crystals. Sending blessings to YouTube and sending blessings to Instagram as I wrap up this quick live. And yeah, I keep going. We keep going. And we choose peace. I keep showing up, keep going, and I continue loving deeply and serving from a place of joy, working joyfully each day. And this is the last time that I'll be talking about these missiles. I'll just talk about it when you ask, but now I'll be focusing on service, creating content for tomorrow and beyond, serving my promised people. And let's keep praying for each other. Let's keep choosing love and purpose. I'm here, I'm safe, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you. Allow me to just bless you, bless myself, bless everyone here. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away all your worries. May the breeze blow new strength into your being, and may you walk gently through the earth and know its beauty all the days of your life. Let us bring our hands together in prayer and recite the 5 beauty principles, or simply just say yes after me. Just for today, I'm at peace. I trust. I'm grateful. I work joyfully. I am loved. And with a smile on our faces, let's slowly and gently open our eyes. Allow me to just acknowledge. Oh, hello, my dear Yvette. Thank you. Sending love and prayers to you and your family. I love you. I love you too. And I'm sending love and prayers to you. Raya, how are you with all that's going on? Thank you for being here. Thank you for your messages. Thank you, Ivy, Nadi, Ari, Ruby, Lyra, Maisa, Share, Triksha, Miso, Bulldog, Andy, Ryo, Roncott. Thank you, Jin Jin. Thank you, Yvette. Thank you for being here. And don't see YouTube comments. I'm thinking maybe someone is with me. So I don't see the comments though. So if you're with me now, thank you for being here. Oh, Christine is here. And there are a few others. I'm grateful for your love. And yeah, peace is not the absence of chaos. It's what is going on from within. It's what you choose. Just like happiness is not the absence of sadness. You choose to be happy. It's a choice, it's a decision, it's a commitment that you make to yourself. And I'm here to give you positive reinforcements for you to keep making the right choice that feels aligned for your heart and your soul. Thank you for joining me. See you tomorrow. Love and light. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you.